Buyers sometimes wonder, what happens if I agreed to purchase the home for a certain amount and then the appraisal comes through and we find out it's less than what we agreed on? Welcome to the Bridgett Minute, where I'm going to give you some quick real estate advice. My name is Bridgett Laird, and I'm a real estate agent on the Lisa Rector team at Keller Williams. And again, this is where it's great to have a realtor representing you to help you through this process. There are different options that we can get through this part of the transaction. The seller may agree to sell the house to you for the appraisal price. The seller may ask for you to come to closing with that difference in cash, or sometimes we can just renegotiate some other form of a deal that works for both the buyer and the seller. Buyers might sometimes wonder how a low appraisal value can affect their purchasing of the home. And it is important to think about, and I talk to my buyers and my sellers a lot about this. So for instance, let's say that your home is really worth $250,000 and we get a buyer that comes in and they just really want that house and they are willing to pay you $500,000 for it. Awesome, right? Seller's happy, buyer's happy, great. But the buyer's using a loan. So an appraiser from the bank is going to come to the home and do an appraisal and see what they think the value of the home is worth, because they're going to be lending the money for it. And now if the appraiser comes out and says, well, that's great, you agreed on $500,000, but this home is really only worth $250,000, that's all they're going to give the buyer for the loan. So it's important when you're making offers, when you're listing your home, that you really come in at the market value, because that is what the appraiser is going to be using too. So even if you come up with a great price over that value, that's all the appraiser is going to loan the money for. So we want to make sure we're as close to that mark as possible. If you have any more questions about this, you want to get together and talk more about real estate, please reach out and I'm happy to help you.